De La Salle University's University Student Government has just recently concluded its special elections for vacant positions in the government. And while new people are settling comfortably in their new positions, a bigger election is happening on a national scale, the Philippine General Elections. With that, it's highly urgent for us to talk about the frontrunners of the national election this 2016. And of course, how we as a Lasallian community relate to that election. Before moving on to the bulk of the discussion, a quick review of how Philippine elections work. Firstly, in order to vote, you must be a registered voter above 18 years old. Secondly, there are two types of elections. One is the one held every 6 years for the positions of President, Vice President, and for Senators. Two, the one held every 3 years for lower positions such as Governor, members of the House of Representatives, mayors, and etc. Thirdly, the elections run in a multi-party system, which means that no single party gets all of the power. And lastly, the Commission of Elections, or COMELEC, is responsible for running the elections. So with that, who are the frontliners for the 2016 elections? We have 4 potential presidentials: Mar Roxas, Jejomar Binay, Miriam Santiago, and Grace Po. Manuel Mar Araneta Roxas II, the Secretary of the Department of Interior and Local Government until he ran for presidency with Lenny Robredo as his vice president with the Liberal
Tapat
Party.
Ko pong tinatanggap ang hamon na tumakbo bilang pangalawang Pangulo ni Secretary Mar Roxas.
He studied in the Ateneo de Manila University from grade school to high school and moved to the Wharton School of Economics at the University of Pennsylvania, where he obtained his college degree in economics in 1979. He has held numerous positions in the government from 1993 to the present day. He also has a list of notable feats to link to his name, such as the Republic Act No. 8759 or the Republic Employment Service Office Act of 1999, and the Republic Act No. 8748 or the Special Economic Zone Act of 1995. He holds a positive stance on nationwide issues like Bangsamoro Basic Law and the Freedom of Information Bill. He says that the BBL will bring lasting peace in Mindanao and that the FOI will finally cure the Philippines of its plague of corruption. Despite his credibility and accomplishments in the government, there are still issues against him. His 2 main issues are as follows. One is the pork barrel controversy, where according to the Commission of Audit report on the Priority Development Assistance Fund from 2007 to 2009, Ross allocated 5 million pesos to a questionable non-governmental organization named the Caloocan Assistance Council Incorporated. 2. Ross was scrutinized for not answering questions regarding the distribution of aid and funds to the victims of the super typhoon Yolanda. Jejomar Binay Sr., currently the Vice President of the Philippines and previously the Mayor of Makati City, running for President with Gregorio Honasan II with the party of the United Nationalist Alliance. Binay has attended a lot of schools and universities throughout his years. For his elementary years, he studied in the Philippine Normal University. He moved to the University of the Philippines Preparatory High School later on, then to the University of the Philippines for his Bachelor of Arts major in Political Science degree. Further down the line, he got his Bachelor of Laws in UP, Masters of Public Administration in UST, Master of Laws in UST, and Masters of National Security Administration in the National Defense College of the Philippines, Master of Management at the Philippine Christian University, and finally, a diploma in Environment and Natural Resource Management, Faculty of Management and Developmental Studies at the University of the Philippines, Open University. Binay's main thrust is that he can make the whole Philippines into something similar to Makati City. He is an avid supporter of the political dynasties, and in fact, his children hold positions in the government. Nancy Binay is a senator, Abigail Binay is a congresswoman, and his son Junjun Binay was the mayor of Makati City. His main defense of this,
wala akong nakikitang masama na yun kong mga kamag-anak mahalal sa isang malinis at marangal na halalan. Sa demokrasya, will of the people.
Because of this, he supports many policies that give power to the government officials, such as the pork barrel, and generally, he supports laws and reforms for the benefits of the poor. He particularly wants to develop mining and its technologies, wants to lower the taxes for the working class, increase welfare, and reform human rights, labor export policies, and education. Despite his towering vision, he has 4 major controversies to deal with. First is his graft charges in 2006 when he was still mayor of Makati. Second is his 1.1 billion debt to the BIR last 2007. Third, he was accused of tax fraud via a deal between the Boy Scouts of the Philippines and the Alpha Land corporations in 2008. Fourth, a whole list of corruption allegations against him. Miriam Defensor Santiago, one of the more seasoned candidates for the 2016 elections, she has held dozens of positions inside the Philippine government and outside as well. She is finally re-entering the presidential arena after losing in a controversial election last 1992. She studied at La Paz Elementary School, then to the Iloilo Provincial National High School. She then proceeded to get her degree in Bachelor of Arts in Political Science in the University of the Philippines, eventually studying law in the same university. She took her Masters of Law in the University of Michigan, Masters of Art in Religious Studies in the Maryhill School of Theology, then proceeded to get her doctorate in law at the Centro Escolar University and Xavier University, her doctorate of Juridical Science at the University of Michigan, and finally her doctorate of Human Letters at the University of San Agustin. She has slowly gained supporters throughout the years and just recently captured the interest of the youth with her book series, Stupid is Forever. She is known to be hardline and direct to the point and doesn't back down from a fight. She is very much against corruption and political dynasties, seeing that she created the Anti-Political Dynasty Bill. She is running for president with Bongbong Marcos with the People's Reform Party, which is a controversy in itself.
I am running for Vice President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.
Nasa Ilocos daw si Bongbong kaya di niya nakasama.
Another controversy is about her health condition. People are skeptical that she will live long enough to finish her term if she does get elected for president. Grace Poe. Currently a senator and a figure with a mysterious past, Grace Poe is currently running for president independently with Chis Escudero as her running mate.
At sa tulong ng mahal na Diyos ay inaalay ko sa inyong lahat ang aking sarili sa mas mataas na paninilbihan bilang inyong inaalay ko ang aking sarili sa mas mataas na paninilbihan bilang inyong Pangulo. Maraming salamat.
Adopted as a child by Fernando Poe Jr., she studied elementary at St. Paul College, Pasig and Makati, high school at Assumption College of San Lorenzo, then moved to the University of the Philippines, Manila, for college and eventually moving to the Boston College, while in the process renouncing her Philippine citizenship. Upon the death of FPJ, she returned to the Philippines and began to serve in politics, first as the convener of Contra Daya, then serving MTRCB, after which she became a senator. She has 3 major stances: poverty alleviation, opportunity for children, and electoral reform. As a senator, She has filed the Freedom of Information Bill, the Sustansya sa Batang Pilipino Act, the Film Tourism Bill, and the first 1,000 Days Bill. There are two main controversies surrounding her run for presidency. First is that people are doubting her being a true Filipino citizen because of her parents being unknown, and secondly, because she has previously renounced her Filipino citizenship. This controversy has been resolved by the Senate Electoral Tribunal with a 5-4 vote. Secondly, another issue is that people are claiming that she needs more experience before running for president. A brief comparative analysis of the winning candidates of the USG elections and the candidates running for Philippine president may show that Lasallians favor a progressive, policy-oriented leader, seeing that Pram Menghrajani won the position for USG president despite her running independently. The other positions were mostly taken by Santugon members, a political party here in De La Salle University, traditionally holding conservative mindsets. Though recent campaigns and statements show that they, along with their rival Tapat, have moved closer to the center and do accommodate for a more vast set of ideas. We hope that the Lasallian community will continue to support a progressive stance in the national elections. All of this information is a compression of the descriptions of the frontliners of the 2016 elections. While we may not specifically point out who the best candidate is for the presidential slot, we hope this video gives you an idea of who you want to be in power.